Bogut, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Warriors shooting their first free throw, and Bogut drops them both. Warriors on D, their last game.
Done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had a count.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Barnes. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Green, no luck. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now the feed to Afflalo. To the left wing, shoots from the baseline. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And that one's good, Barnes.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Porzingis. Tipped away. Here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he banks in the layup.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's all back when it's there. Because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Afflalo. Jay, guarded by Curry. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. No good from Jay.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They now take the lead. Thompson's got his second basket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
They set the pick, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there, one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Patterson comes in for Porzingis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Aaron Afflalo. And he gets the bucket. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He said their main focus will be trying to contain Rajon Rondo. He said, quote, "We all know that Rondo's capable of taking over games single-handedly. So, guys," he said, "they've got to match his energy and try to keep him out of the paint."
Thanks, Doris. They get it back, and he gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The drive by Anthony. Soft touch off the glass. Anthony's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The shot's good from Jay. Jay's got 8.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Curry kicks to Smith. Green with a screen on Anthony. Screen by Smith. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Out to Anthony. Back to Sanders. It's stolen by Smith. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thompson, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
On the wing, Iguodala. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we've seen some big scoring numbers of late from Freak. We heard from perimeter defensive ace Andre.
He's going to make some shots. I was looking at his last couple games, and when guys get up those many attempts and they get to the foul line, they're going to score. So we can't let that, affect the way we play our game. And the main thing is just getting the win.
Not to disagree, but don't you have to let that affect your game a little bit, Greg? I mean, don't you have to plan for those shots and try not to let Freak get to the free throw line as often as he does, and as part of your plan?
Kevin, easier said than done. What's that great expression? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Right. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. Jay is in at the point. Porzingis is out there with John Henson. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the two-guard spot. Bogut the pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Iguodala no good. Knicks trail by 6 to the inside.
Part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jay, the pass to Carmelo, to the paint. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bogut. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Temple dishes to Barton. Good on the three-point shot. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Knicks on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Henson in the corner. The pass to Jay. He feeds it to Anthony. To the middle. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Humphreys comes in for Anthony. And then for Golden State, Jason Smith comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Draymond Green in for Andre Iguodala. Temple, and another 3 for Golden State. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Humphreys with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Barton. He has 5. He kicks it to Smith. It's rebounded by New York. Jay's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Feeds it to Lopez. Here's Jay. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Baseline jumper. That one rolling around and rims out. The Knicks with the lead. Jay, the pass to Aflalo. Here's Jay. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jay's got 13.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Kicks to Henson. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
There's Green with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State. New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Jay, the pass to Humphries.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So for the Knicks, Harry Sanders is checked in for Lopez. Patterson comes in for John Henson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Golden State, Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Curry subbed in for Garrett Temple. And it's Smith missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Jay. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out front, up by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I mean, I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. I'll tell you what we're going to use now, the pick and roll. Let's get that play running and run it and run it until they prove they can stop it. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Jay. He has 15 points and 4 assists. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with 33 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Warriors trail by 4. The dish to Thompson. Screen by Bogut. Over in the corner, Green. Knicks with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Jay, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Jay. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top score. Freak, number 1.
Well, anytime you can be the player that leads the league in scoring, or you're the top scorer, that's a huge accomplishment and something to be proud of.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Inside, off the screen, and Iguodala with a nice bucket inside. Iguodala's got 5 points so far. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Jay, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
A follow the pass to Jay. A stupendous finish in traffic. Jay's got 9. Points here in the second half.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Green, and it's blocked. And they get it back. And another shot. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Curry.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Iguodala wide open. And it's Iguodala again missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Carmelo. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Curry, and that one's good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Well, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. First in opponent shooting percentage, second in points off turnovers. And they also showed up in the top 5 in assists. This team is really unselfish. They do a nice job moving themselves, moving the ball, and converting good shot opportunities.
And you talk again about their tremendous defense, not to be overlooked. Best in the league. The percentage their opponents shot from the floor was rock bottom.
Warriors trail by 5. Dishes it to Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Open shot, Thompson. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
I love his shot selection. today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
From the arc, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Rondo passes to Jay. Patterson dishes to Anthony. That is good. Anthony's got 11.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Jay, he's covered by Thompson. Offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now Curry. There's the triple, and no good trying to get that one. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. New York. Jay comes in for Rajon Rondo. The Warriors also with a sub. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Will Barton. Jay, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's a follow, and it's Sanders in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Curry.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And stolen by Barnes. Curry with it. Now defended by Sanders. The drive by Green. Aflalo pulls it in.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. New York leading by 6.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Follow against Thompson. Thompson is double. Back to Curry. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Jay shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
It's Curry with the drive, and he gets it to go.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And they go to the intentional foul. New York with the ball, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The second one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And here's Thompson. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most. They got the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Good win, Freak. We'll get you next time.
I don't know, man. Think you better get used to this feeling.
Freak getting that confidence level up. I like it.
Well, it's always been there. You know that.
True that. Yo, hit me up later. Got a few things we should talk about.
Okay, cool. I will.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.